Hi everyone, I'm Liz, and welcome back to Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch for Flosstube episode 58. Welcome back to another Flosstube episode. I'm Liz. I can stitch and I show you all what I'm stitching. Sorry I wasn't here on Sunday. I came down with a little cold over the weekend and my voice sounded crazy and I was coughing still on Sunday, and so I was like, let me just postpone till later in the week. And luckily yesterday and today feeling much better, so put on some makeup to cover up, you know, the dry red nose from all the sniffles. But other than that, I'm good as gold. Why do I try to, I need to just talk normally and not say things that I would never normally say. Anyways, hi, hope everybody had a good week. I have so much stuff to show you because I had put off showing you some things last week because I had so much, and now I've got even more this week. So, and I'm gonna try and do it a little on the quick side, only because Rob's making dinner right now and it's, what time is it, 6 p.m. in the evening, and I want to go eat some dinner after this. So, okay, let's get into it. I have some finishes. I have 3 finishes in the past week and 2 days to show you. So let's go. First up was a start and a finish, all in the last week. I mean, this only took one evening. So I stitched from Reindeer Games by Erica Michaels. I stitched the teeny tiny little strawberry from this chart, and it is so cute. Here is my little strawberry. The Rudolph is stitched over 1. I stitched this on, was it 36 or 40? I believe it's 36 count vintage Examplar by Lakeside. I don't think it's 40. I'm pretty sure it's 36. And I just used my own, you know, colors from stash. It was pretty much, you know, red, green, gold, white, and a brown. So actually I think I used the called for trail dust or something on Rudolph, but otherwise I just pulled from stash and I think it's so cute. I was thinking about strawberries, as you do. I was thinking about strawberries earlier this week because I'm taking Linda Stoltz's strawberry class through Needleworker's Delight, I believe, in New Jersey. I could be wrong on the store name. It's a New Jersey cross stitch store who's offering an Erica Michaels, Linda Stoltz strawberry finishing class. So I thought, might as well stitch some more strawberries, you know, ahead of that class, so I have plenty to practice my finishing on. So I did that this week. Okay, and then I had started this last week, this Friendstitch owl, and I got him all stitched up. He's so cute and he's so big. I stitched this on the called for 18 count linen over 2 with pearl cotton. I don't know what number, it just says DMC thread. Pearl cotton has numbers, right? I couldn't tell you, but oh my god, this thing is like a piece of plywood. It's so stiff. But here's my owl. How stinking cute is that? So you can see, like, this pattern is only like 34 by 40 or something, 37 by 44, and that's how big it is. On 36 count it would be like, you know, a quarter of the size. How funny is that? I love him though. I want to do, I think, some kind of stand up, so like a flat bottom, the round top, and stuffed, and so like a round bottom. That's kind of my idea. I've never done a finish like that, so I'll probably do some YouTubing to make sure I know what I'm doing, but that's my little Friendstitch owl, and I love him. And I love, okay, so honestly, what, I don't know that I'll actually do it, but here's my idea. I kind of thought like, it's kind of fun to stitch these big chunky stitches. It's definitely slower. I mean, I can stitch in hand and do my sewing method, but it's chunkier. It's, you know, more to pull. It's slower, but it's not like super annoying or anything. And I almost was thinking, what if I made a giant cross stitch sampler? Like, what if I took a beautiful sampler and stitched it on like a full yard of something crazy like this 18 count with pearl cottons? It's probably too insane, and I probably won't do it anytime soon, but the thought entered my mind this week. So thank you, Friendstitch, for introducing me to 18 count linen and pearl cotton. Oh, and I should mention, so this pattern and one I'll show you in a minute that I got from Friendstitch, the retreat, they are not available to the general public yet. Some people had asked last week where they could get, especially that's the second chart I'll show you in a minute. But retreat pieces are usually exclusive for at least a year. So maybe in a year or so, the designers from Friendstitch will release these to the public, but I'm not sure. So, but this Friendstitch was held by Bent Creek and Heart and Hand if you want to follow them on Instagram, so you're updated whenever they release stuff. Okay, so the last finish is the big daddy-o. It's not even that big, but you know it, you love it. It is Labor for Learning by Plum Street Samplers. Oh, I don't have, well, I'll put it on the screen. Labor for Learning is Plum Street Samplers from about 2015, still in print. And this is my finish. I used all of the called for overdyed flosses, and I used a 36 count Seraphim Nougat fabric. And I just absolutely love this. I did go to Michael's this week to pick out some frames for several finished pieces that I have here, just kind of waiting to be framed. Actually, I'll insert a little clip here so you can see what those are. So I had a little bit of success. Unfortunately, I didn't find a frame that I loved for this one. So I did find some frames for some other pieces, so you'll see those in upcoming videos. But this one I'm going to still be on the lookout for. I want a black frame, but nothing like black, like kind of like an almost like a, what is it, 3371, that DMC brown black, right? So I'm going to keep my eyes open. I didn't like the options that my Michaels had, so I am going to wait and see what else I can find. But that is my Labor for Learning, and I just love how it turned out. And I've seen a few people stitching it on Instagram who said they were inspired by me, which is always the best part of scrolling on Instagram, is seeing people tag me in their fun stitching. So anyways, I've just been loving seeing people work on this. It's such a cool chart. Okay, so now let's talk about whips. Even with 3 finishes, I have 3 more whips. So the first one is the other Friendstitch chart that I got as a part of the Friendstitch retreat, which is an Autumn Gathering Let Joy In. So again, this one will probably be released in a year or so, but it's exclusive to the retreat right now. So I just worked a little bit more on this, and almost completed the second tree over here. So pretty. I am stitching mine on 40 count R&R Stars Hollow blend, and I'm using all the called for Weeks Dye Works. They were with the kit that we got for the retreat. So that's my first whip. Okay, the next whip I worked on this week was my Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais. And I feel like I worked on this one a lot, and you still can't tell. Just continuing to chug along on the big pink house, and I put in some more window treatments, and I started the snow on the bottom. I've been kind of just jumping around on this one because it's like such big chunks of color that I get bored, so I jump around. So that's why I haven't finished the pink house. I haven't finished all the windows. I started the snow. I think I put some more flowers in over here. But I mean, it's coming along. It's definitely at least like 2/3 done, so I need to just keep on going. I am stitching mine on 40 count Brenda's Brew by R&R, and I'm using all of the called for colors except for my white. My white, I am using Toasted Marshmallow by Classic Colorworks. Okay, and my last cross stitch whip this week is Winter Wonderland by Blackbird Designs. So unfortunately, this is an out of print chart. I got lucky and came across it online last year at some point. And yeah, so sorry, this is, I think, a kind of hard to find one. But I started this last Christmas and didn't get very far, and I wanted to pull mine out and work on it. I've just been really feeling Christmas lately. That's what most of my whips are right now, is Christmas. So I pulled out this one, and the fabric is folded, don't worry, I'm not gonna run out of room. So I have pretty much the right side done and the little side stuff, and I started working on the house, and I just absolutely love this chart. It's so cool. I don't know, I mean, I guess I wasn't really inspired to stitch Christmas a lot last year, like after Christmas. Usually I like to stitch it all year long, like it doesn't matter what time of year it is, but for some reason this past year I just wasn't stitching Christmas between the seasons. So I wish I'd pulled this out sooner because it's awesome. It's so much fun. I'm gonna keep this in rotation for sure. So I'm using all of the called for flosses because I bought it as like a floss and chart combo, and then I'm using a 36 count, what is this color? It's a Lakeside. I just looked it up the other day because I couldn't remember. I'll put it in the description box below. I can't remember. It's a really pretty lake. It's not one of their vintage colors. It's just one of their standard dyes. So it's a little more like solid rather than mottled. But, oh, it's Meadow Rue. It's not the vintage Meadow Rue. It's just the Meadow Rue. And it's just a really pretty color. So, yeah. Those are my whips. Okay, so I have one other FFO this week, and it's quilting. That's why I'm saving it for now. I'm gonna do a little quilting segment with you guys because I don't know, I feel like I have a lot of stuff to show you, so let me dance about it. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it, you know it, you love it, I hope. I love it. It's the kitty corn quilt. Yeah, I finished it up. I took it into to my long arm quilt studio on Wednesday last week. They're open late on Wednesdays, and this only needed a 2-hour time slot. I'll show you the back where you can see actually the quilting lines. I did, I think it's called a diagonal plaid. If you are wanting to Google it and look it up, I think it's diagonal plaid pantograph, and I love it. And I just love how everything turned out, and I already have it hanging up on the wall in my entryway. I'll start inserting pictures here because this is probably not the best angle of it. So I think I mentioned before, but I'll give you the breakdown on the quilt again. It is Moda Urban Chicks Kitty Corn is the fabric. I made, I used 1 charm pack, 1 yard of background, half a yard of binding, and 1 yard of backing fabric to complete the wall hanging. And I just used my charm squares to create 4 patches, and then used a background fabric for the alternating blocks and set everything on point, and added my applique, quilted it, bound it, hung it on the wall. When you go through all the steps like that, it doesn't sound easy, does it? That's always my goal, is to make crafting seem so easy that you just have to try it, because I feel like, is craft ambassador a word? A thing? I want to bring the joy of crafts to everybody. So I'm always like, it's so easy. And then you start listing out the steps and I'm like, all right, well, I guess it's like not easy. You have to want it, but I don't know, it's not bad. Yeah, so thank you so much for the love on Instagram. I keep banging this stupid table. I am all over the place today. Thank you for the love on Instagram on that quilt. I love it so much. I have never really decorated that much for Halloween, like a little bit. Like I've had like some pumpkin decor and stuff, but I'm kind of going all in this year. Actually, I'll share with you a little video of my entryway that I shared on Instagram in case you missed it here. So yeah, I've been just like really into spooky season, as Julie would say. So yeah, that's my quilt FFO. And now I have one quilt whip I want to share with you that's a new one. So I bought a bundle, a fat quarter bundle of Fig Tree 2? Christmas Figs 2. I can never remember fabric names, I swear. And I bought it last year, and it was just sitting up on the shelf forever in the background of my videos. And I, a couple weeks ago was like, okay, I want to make a Christmas quilt out of this for myself this year. You know, let's pick a pattern. And so my favorite way to pick a quilt pattern is to go on Instagram and look at some of the hashtags, like hashtag Christmas quilts, hashtag modern quilting, hashtag, just like, you know, I kind of have some of my favorite like quilting hashtags. And so I go search and I look through all the like popular, I sort it by like popularity. And so I look and see like, what are the most popular quilts that people are making out there? What do they look like? And that's how I kind of like dig around and find cool patterns. And then I go buy patterns and, you know, turn it into a quilt of my own. So I came across this pattern called the Cozy Cabin Quilt, and I'll link the pattern below if you're interested. And because I wanted a kind of log cabin style for some reason I had in my head. Because the fabric bundle I was working with, or I am working with, is mostly reds, greens, and whites. I figured, okay, like I can do log cabins with the reds and greens on one side and the whites on the other, right? And so I was searching through some log cabin quilt hashtags and came across this Cozy Cabin quilt, which is so cool. It's kind of a modified log cabin with a star in the center, and I love a star. So that's the pattern I picked. And I don't really have a good way to show you my whip because this is what it looks like right now. Actually, I can show you. I made 2 of the blocks. I'll dig those out. Actually, I'm not going to mess up this pile. I'll post a picture. So basically what I've been doing is cutting everything out. That took several sessions. Cutting is my least favorite part of quilting. I feel like a lot of quilters say that. So sometimes when I have a lot of stuff to cut, this pattern takes a lot of pieces. I procrastinate and I kind of like do an hour or 2 at a time. And so that it takes me like a whole week to get a quilt cut out. But I did it. And then I assembled all of my half square triangles, and now I'm about halfway through trimming all the half square triangles down, which is also not my favorite thing to do, but you know, when you want a precise quilt like I do all the steps. So yeah, so that's where that quilt's at. I am hoping, like, now that I've got all the half square triangles made, it'll just be block by block assembly, you know, doing the log cabin section and then the star section and putting all the blocks together. So yeah, that is my in progress Christmas quilt that I am very excited about. Yeah. Is that all? I like ran out of words. I'm like, what am I talking about? Yeah, okay. I think that's all on my Christmas quilt. And so then the other quilt that I want to talk to you about is not quite a whip, but only because I've been really busy cross-stitching this week. I almost started cutting this one out, and then I was like, no, finish your Christmas quilt first. So I bought some fabric because I loved it, and I'll show it to you now. It is glorious. This is a fat quarter bundle by Heather Bailey for Figo Fabrics. There's Heather Bailey's information. But Figo is the fabric line that puts these out, and this is called True Kisses 2. So I guess she had a True Kisses 1, and this is True Kisses 2. And it's just all of these gorgeous reds and teals and golds and light blues and aqua. I mean, it's just, it's not Christmas fabric. I know it kind of ish looks like it, but there's like a lot of hot pink. It's just very bright, girly fun. It's just what I love. So this is totally just going to be a quilt for me because I love it. And so I bought a fat quarter bundle, and then I bought, it's too far to reach, so it's fine, but I bought an accent fabric and a backing fabric for whatever I eventually decide to do with these. But a week or so ago, I figured out what I want to do with these. So again, scrolling through Instagram, and I actually was searching for True Kisses fabric. And I think when the first True Kisses 1 came out, somebody designed a quilt pattern specifically for that. And now that True Kisses 2 is coming out, they're doing like another quilt along and stuff for it. And I love the pattern. I'll put it up on the screen. I'm blanking on the name. It's up here. But I just think it's so gorgeous and just bright and fun and graphic. And oh, this is the background I got. So it's Lori Holt's Bee Cross Stitch in just like a dark pink color. So that'll be the background for all of my brightly colored fabrics. Maybe I'll put some images of the fabrics up on the screen so you can like get a better sense of what some of these are, because I know this stack probably just looks, well, I mean, to me it looks amazing, but you know, it might be hard to tell what it is. And I also wanted to mention it to you because fabric is usually a one-time run, right? Unless it's like a basics collection, fabric doesn't tend to get reprinted. So anytime I see like a must-have, and if I can afford it at the time, I buy it, because I know like, even if I don't do anything with it right away, like I won't be able to get it when I decide I have something I want to do, right? So I bought it, and I already came up with a plan, and I want to start making it right now, but I'm going to try and get the Christmas quilt done first. But I wanted to show that to you. Okay. So lest you think that's all I've been up to the last week and 2 days, I also started a new hobby. Oops. I mentioned to you guys in my last video that at the Quilter Station retreat, that Maggie Bononomy, who is known for her wool applique, she did a presentation for us and showed off beautiful models. And then Quilter Station, the store itself, sells tons of wool felt or felted wool and kits and patterns. And I picked up like a little Christmas pattern. But I didn't buy all of the needed fabric. And I was kind of like, oh, you know, I need to buy some more fabric for this, or more felted wool. Guys, I've been Googling. I know there's a difference. I think what I'm doing is with felted wool, not wool felt. I'm a newbie. This is my new hobby. So after kind of thinking, okay, this Christmas like table mat is a little bit big, let me start with something smaller, I got on buttermilkbasin.com, and I bought 2 little kits, and I started one of them. So let me take it out of the plastic. I bought this, and I bought it as a kit. So it came with a pattern and then all of the felt to make this pillow. So the background, all the stuff, and then a cotton backing fabric. And so then last night at like 10:30 p.m. I was like, why don't I start doing wool applique at 10:30 on a Monday night? Because, you know, that's me. So I did, and I got everything cut out and everything fused last night, and then today I started doing some blanket stitching. Look how cute! So I have blanket stitched everything to here, and then I started on my O. I haven't done anything on the J yet, but I absolutely love this. It's just a different kind of thing. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not, you know, it's not cross stitch. It's less precise, which I'm trying not to let make me mad and crazy, because I like to be precise. So yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I freaking love this. So it's super fun, and I cannot wait to turn this into the little pillow. Probably on the couch tonight. I'll finish doing my little blanket stitches around everything, and then maybe, well, not this weekend. This weekend I'm going to Vegas, but maybe next weekend I'll turn it into a pillow. So yeah, I got into wool applique this week. Also, because I knew I'd ordered kits and stuff from one of my Fat Quarter Shop orders, I ordered the Karen K. Buckley serrated blade scissors. These are highly recommended by people who do wool applique. There's several different scissor brands that are, but I saw these on Fat Quarter Shop, and yeah, these are dope. And they come with this little like safety case because these are sharp and like very knife-like. So yeah, these will be my little wool applique scissors. And then I also bought this super cute kitten ornament. And now that I know how much I love this and how relatively quick it is, I might be on Buttermilk Basin later tonight ordering some more ornaments. We will see. So yeah, that's my start on wool applique. Okay, so that's everything I worked on, I think. I don't think I've forgotten anything. So I also wanted to share with you a lot of really, really nice things that have come in the mail this week from, well, very generous people. So the first thing from Karen, who was at the Quilter Station retreat with me. I showed you guys last week as part of my Quilter Station goodies, we all got these handmade zipper bags, which, Lenny, did you make these? Is that what your comment meant last week? I meant to reply and I totally forgot, but did you make these for the bags? But Karen reached out to me and was like, Liz, the one I got matches your travel bag and your retreat bag. Would you like it? And I was like, oh my God, yes. So guys, now I've got a super cute little, you know, notions holder, travel bag to match my whole, deluxe project bag and, retreat bag that I made using this Lori Holt fabric. So thank you, Karen. That was so nice of you. This next package came from the lovely, lovely Joan, who told me that I inspired her to stop being afraid of her sewing machine and start using it. And she made some project bags following my tutorial and sent me a couple of them. So she made the vinyl front project bags. She made me 2 of them. She made me, I think they're ice skating. Yeah, little ice skating people for Christmas. And this really pretty floral, both zipped, zipper front, vinyl front. Thank you, Joan. I am so proud of you, and I am so honored to have helped you conquer your sewing machine fear, and I so appreciate it. And then she also sent me, I have it right here, she sent me a gift card to her L&S in Michigan, right, Joan? Like you're gonna answer me through the screen. I'm gonna look and see what the L&S is called. I can't remember now. Yes, Stitches and Things in Fenton, Michigan. So I cannot wait to call them and maybe buy some fun fabric or one of the new expo charts I've had my eye on. So thank you, Joan, so much. My friend Lisa, who is L Snaps on Instagram, I met her at the retreat at Quilter Station. She sent me some of her little floss cards. I have the hole punches here, so they're not punched, they're just the printed cards. And how stinking cute are those with one of her samplers that she stitched? I can't remember which one this was, but Lisa, I know I told you how much I loved it when you posted it finished at the time. Which one is that? I don't know, but it's beautiful. And this super cute little tag. And she even sent me a little library card, like one of Lori Holt's. I don't think it's Lori Holt's, but you know, it's like the style of that. It's so cute. So thank you, Lisa. And then Michelle sent me this super cute card. Michelle is Penny's daughter shares. Penny's daughter shares on Instagram, and she has a brand new Flosstube, which I have saved to watch later. Everybody should go check it out and go tell her I said hi. But she sent me a super sweet card with a very lovely note. Thank you, Michelle. And then she made me a little like bag charm or scissor fob that is like the kind of macrame, like friendship bracelet style out of like black and tan raffia. And she has a little hole punched penny tied to it, like a lucky penny. And she told me that like pennies are super special to her and remind her of her mom and just are very like comforting to her. And so she wanted to include that on the little scissor fob, and that's just so cute. So Thank you. And then she also thought of me when she was at Hobby Lobby. I think this is Hobby Lobby. Because she found this teeny tiny package. Oh, they're so shiny, sorry. Of teeny tiny cookie cutters. And she thought it would be perfect for my sugar cookies finish in some way. And yeah, I don't know what that way is, but I'm gonna have to figure out a way to incorporate. There's little metal ones and little like plastic ones. All kinds of different little cookie cutters in there. It looks like it was $2.99 in the Christmas section at Hobby Lobby, so I'm sure that was half off. So if anyone else needs tiny cookie cutters, they're seriously ridiculously cute. So thank you, Michelle. And then Sherry sent me a thank you note. She won one of my giveaways, which, just disclaimer, if you ever win a giveaway, you don't need to send me a thank you note. I know, I appreciate your excitement, but thank you. This is so nice to get in the mail, so I appreciate it. But you know, just know that if you win something from me, you don't need to send me anything. But she sent me some lovely little floss tags and some skeins of variegated DMC and a little bit of shipping money. So thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so I mentioned on Instagram that Carla from Cobweb Corner, she had commented on a couple videos ago when I finished my Christmas cookies and said, OMG, we need to do a Cricut collection, cross-eyed Cricut giveaway. And I was like, yes, please. So Carla generously gifted me 2 charts and let me pick 2 charts to give away to you guys. So I want to show you those. The first one that I picked out for myself is going to be my first like wedding-ish wedding stitch, I guess you would call it. I'm pretty excited about it. I might change some of the colors. Like, it's not entirely my colors, but I just love the design and I just love it. And so I want to stitch this and I want to add in our wedding date somewhere in here, but I might be changing up some of the colors. So I've got to think about that. But it is Forever, or Love You Forever. What is it actually called? No, just called Forever, but it has Love You up at the top. Love You Forever. And I just think it's super sweet. So yeah, that's one that is definitely going to be going in my, oh, you can see it right there. It's empty. My wedding project bag. This is going to go get kitted up in there. I'll probably still do DMC, I think, because I think it's all DMC that it calls for. Oh, there's also this super cute second chart included, this little like heart pincushion. Yeah, so that's the first one I got for myself. And then the second one I got is July. I just love these season and month ones with the big chunky letters and all the little decorations. It's just super cute. And so I just thought this would be so cute with my kind of patriotic stuff in the summer. So I got July. And it looks like this one is stitched on kind of a minty green. Oh, there's a mitten chart on this one too. How fun. I know Steph Schaffner from Just Keep Stitching collects the mittens. Let's see, what is this fabric? Hushabye Green from R&R. I have never heard of that. Interesting. Hushabye Green. We'll see. Maybe I'll try and find that, or I'll just pick something I like from my stash. Okay, so let's get to the fun part, which is the giveaway for you guys. So these 2 charts will be up for grabs. Giveaway rules are please be a subscriber, like the video, and leave a comment. And in your comment, just please use the giveaway keyword for each chart, and then I'll know that you want to be entered to win. So the first one, shocking, it's sugar cookies. I know I've already inspired quite a few of you to get this chart, but hopefully there's still a few of you watching who don't have it, who might want to stitch this. So I got a copy to give away. So if you want to be entered to win this one, just use the word cookies and I'll know you want to win this one. And then the next chart is so cool. I almost got this one for myself too. I was going back and forth on this one in July and I got July, but autumn. Look, I just love all the little details in each letter. It's so cool. So if you want to be entered to win this one, just use the word autumn, and you can be entered, or you can enter to win both of the charts, but you'll only actually win one of them. If I pull your name, you won't get pulled for the other one. So cookies and autumn, and those are the charts up for grabs, courtesy of Carla at Cobweb Corner. I'll link her shop below. You should go check it out. She has tons of great stuff and some good deals. So thank you, Carla. All right. We have reached the end, where I tell you that I won't be here on Sunday. Womp womp. I will be in Las Vegas on Sunday, watching football. Just not on my couch. I'll be in a casino. That's normally what Rob and I would do on a Sunday, is I would stitch, and we would just hang out on the couch and watch football. But we have wedding planning appointments on Monday and Tuesday, so we go Saturday night, and then we'll have all day Sunday to just hang out and do whatever we want. And then we'll have stuff on Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll come home. So yeah, so I won't do a Flosstube video on Sunday, so you'll see me again in only like a week and a half now, since I'm late on this one. Which, this is totally throwing me off. It's like now almost 7 p.m. and it's getting dark outside. And I'm like, wait, I still have to edit. This video isn't just gonna upload itself, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm so glad I was like, let's find the time and do this video, because I have so much stuff all the time that I want to talk to you about all of the time. So I'm glad I was able to get a video in. Hopefully I'll have some fun wedding updates next time. I don't know. I'm really hoping, you know, we find a venue we like and pick one and pick a date and do all the things. I made a wedding dress shopping appointment at a boutique. Not obviously not this Saturday because we'll be gone, but next Saturday. So that'll be the day before my next video. So maybe I'll have wedding dress updates. I doubt I'll buy one. I think it'll probably take me a few times of trying stuff. I don't know, who knows, but we'll see what happens. But I made an appointment for that, so that'll be fun. And Allison and Benny Boy are still doing so good. I shared a picture on Instagram the other night that I'll share here. My mom made that dinosaur quilt, right, that she came on and she showed all you guys, and you know, it's amazing. And so my sister Sarah, who's a really good photographer, she took some newborn photos of Benjamin, little Benny Boy, and this picture that she took on the quilt is stunning. He looks like he's roaring at the dinosaurs. It's so cute. He is 2 weeks old yesterday, so 2 weeks and 1 day. And his face is already changing so much. He still has so much hair. Yeah, but he's good. So I don't know. I think that's all the life updates. For some reason I forgot to do them at the beginning, so you're just getting them at the end. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner and edit this video. So I'll see you guys in a week and a half. Bye.